The Hamish and Andy Show podcast. Powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.
3, 2, 1.
I'm a busker and I've been singing cover songs all day. I really should have been singing about chips.
Look, I love to relax with a good book, but the problem is I never read enough about...
Chips ahoy!
Yep.
Well, everyone's agreed to drop everything because it's 3 o'clock. And Hamish and Andy have declared today's topic is...
You're going to putt that? No, I'm going to chip.
This is Hamish and Andy's Happy Hour.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hamish and Andy with you. Chips is the topic. Our starter today, Ham.
Yum.
You and I can't be happier about that.
Yum, yum, yum.
Although, at times, as people will find out throughout the course of this show, we have several chip gripes.
We do have chip gripes,
Chips can turn into being the best thing in the world to the worst and biggest disappointment in your life.
Well, it's because you're so excited to have them.
Yep.
And when something's built up that much, this is the people that organise the Victoria's Secret Parade would know this. When something's everyone's so excited to see it, you have a huge pressure on you.
Exactly.
And that is what chips are every single day.
Exactly.
And that's the pressure they live with.
They're miniature Victoria's Secret models that
Even
come
better.
out.
They're edible.
And they come out and they've got the pressure of being perfect.
The best thing in the world.
And
you have to live up to that.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, we can't do a show on chips if we don't readdress the Tasmanian chip eating challenge. This was brought up on the show
we don't.
a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago maybe now. A friend of ours thought it was 4 men versus 2 kilograms of chips. We thought that was so easy. Turns out it's 4 men versus 9 kilograms of chips.
Exactly.
And so we said, no, we're not doing it. We're terrible at eating challenges. We fail every one we attempt. May I present one more piece of evidence to you after this, Ando, that could swing us back on track to be taken down those chips?
You may, but it's going to have to be huge.
It is.
Okay, so after this. Today, the topic is chips. Thank you for helping us build it by going to hamishnetty.com/topics. Haim,
Okay.
talk us through it.
I know this is silly, and we know there's a chip eating contest in Tasmania that we got very excited about because we thought it was 4 men, and all we had to do was eat 2 kilograms of chips between us.
Yeah.
And it's like saying to the awesome foursome, you know, you only have to row 10 metres.
Yeah,
It's between you.
Yeah.
And you guys can have another gold medal. Of course they're getting back on the river for that.
Yeah.
Turns out, we did a bit of investigating. The chip challenge does exist, but it's 9 kilos between
much.
4 people. 2.25 each.
Like,
is
we were
2.2 much.
We were slightly nervous about the 2 kilos.
Well, we were going 500 grams. You could do 500 grams.
Yeah.
Couldn't we? Now that it's 2.25 kilos a piece, that's a lot of chips.
Yeah.
And I think that we're pretty sure that's pre-fry weight. So the oil
exactly.
is added on top of that. So I'd put it out of my head too. And I thought, we're not going down there because we can't eat 2.25 kilos
We've
of chips.
proved we're terrible at eating
We
challenges.
might not have the stomachs that. I mean, we're hungry guys, but we're not competitive. Are we competitively hungry enough?
No.
Maybe not. Yeah, we can't eat 2.25 kilos of chips each endo. What if we could eat, say, 1.5? Oh, hang on. Do you think you could eat 1.5?
Not necessarily, but...
I also think I could eat 1.5.
You've pricked my interest.
Because what if we had a man on the team, a Goliath, that could shoulder far more than his required 2.25?
What does he reckon he could have?
Well, I reckon he could have 3.5.
Well, does he reckon that?
Yeah, he does. He says his name... Look, I'll give you the name. His name's Shane, but on his email address, it's Scruffy Dog.
Okay.
Scruff Dog reckons that he'd love to be as part of the team. He has a proven track record when it comes to eating chips. He says it's part of his staple diet. Okay. Now, that's nothing new. That's part of everyone's staple diet. He said, I've been known to eat 5 large chips in one sitting at Hungry Jack's. And that's not to show off.
We're going it's a fry.
It's still fried potato.
Okay.
That's not to show off. That's just he's
Just
hungry.
a snack. Yeah, okay.
Scruffy Dog wants a bone. He wants a little fried potato bone. He says, I also regularly finish $4 to $5 worth of chips on my own for smoko. This is a man that is consuming huge amounts of chips casually with no need to do it in a competition environment.
What would $4 to $5 worth be these days? Depends on what kind of fish and chip shop you're going to. Sometimes nowadays you have these ones that think they're boutique.
$4 to $5 is now minimum chips.
I know.
When we were growing up, $1.50 was minimum chip.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
now,
that's my point.
I know. Jack's got the hiccups.
Jack, put your microphone on.
Sorry.
You've been in the background.
Are you hiccuping because you're hungry? Because they're talking about chips?
Just a coincidence, and I'm trying to face away from you guys as to not to distract you.
We are trying to talk seriously about this challenge. And we've got Andy Cap over there just hiccuping into the wall.
That's all right. You're not taking me on the chip challenge anyway, so you don't need me to input.
Do you want to go home? How bad are these hiccups? Do you think you can still...
I'll just get a drink of water in the song, maybe.
You okay?
I've never seen hiccups interfere with someone's life. Jack's giving us the weirdest facial expressions because he's fighting his own hiccup battle over there.
That's me trying to do normal face to you guys.
I'm trying to
maintain...
keep things normal so we can carry on.
Now you're trying to swallow your hiccups, aren't you? Let them out.
Sorry.
Do you want us to shock you? Do you want us to...
Do you want to spook?
What, you're going to frighten me?
Well, yeah, apparently that can take away...
But now I'm ready for it.
Go and shock him, Ando. You're closest.
Okay. I'm going around to shock you.
Anyway, just so we can finish off on Scruff Dog. Yeah. Are we in?
Yeah. Oh, no, we're not in with Scruff Dog.
He touched me. He touched me.
Yeah,
Were you shocked?
I was shocked. And... I think you've done it.
That's amazing.
But you did sexually harass me in the workplace.
Oh, I wouldn't say. I would say Andy grabbing you on the collarbone is...
Yeah, no evidence.
No, that is amazing.
Hang on, was that one?
No.
No, that was just me being shocked.
Well, let's...
Oh, yeah, no.
They're back. Ah, well, Andy got a free grope.
It's the happy hour. Chips are our friend, Ham.
Oh, they are, Ando.
Chips are a favourite thing of ours, but not always.
No, sometimes tragedy can bestrike you if you are eating a chip or hot chips in particular.
Sometimes a good chip can turn evil in a matter of moments. Someone not taking enough care.
Oh, you've got to be careful with the chips. And that's why Ando sat down and created 3 short plays.
Yes.
3 beautiful dramatic masterpieces that I think, almost like an Elizabethan tragedy, can really highlight the passion involved with hot chips.
Identifying the 3 major gripes we have.
A trilogy.
A trilogy of gripes with how hot chips can easily be ruined.
Top 3 hot chip gripes, dramatically reimagined by acclaimed thespians Hamish Blake and Andrew Lee. Number 1, The Tale of Too Few Holes.
Knock, knock.
Oh, great, mate. Coming in and thanks for picking up the fish and chips.
'Twas not a problem.
Did you punch a few holes in the paper wrapping at the top?
Come again?
Did you punch a few holes in the wrapping for the 15-minute drive to release the steam and provide a small amount of ventilation? Not so much that the chips cool, but certainly enough to ensure that they don't go soggy.
I have to be honest, sir, I did not.
So these chips are wasted?
Alas, I think they may be.
What about the potato cakes that most shops throw in complimentary?
They're dead as well, sire.
For mother of God, what has this place become?
Don't hit me.
And scene.
Okay, well done.
Thank you very much.
Very good
that was
stuff.
really nice.
Cheers.
Number 2, A Tale of Assault.
There's your order, sir. Have a great day.
Great. I'll let you hold on to this for me, mate.
Of course. Well, you are the driver, and what may I provide to you first? Cheeseburger or fries?
I'll go with the chips, thanks.
Okay, not a problem.
Thanking you. Oh, no.
What is it?
I hope I'm wrong, but I think they may have forgotten to salt them.
Surely you lie.
Try them yourself.
Oh, Mother of mercy, don't let it be so. You're right. No salt. Saltless. This bucket is ruined. My day is ruined. In fact, I can't possibly think of a reason to continue on this world. All is lost.
And scene.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Almost ran out of breath.
Yes.
Oh.
No salt is
I love
annoying.
acting.
Yeah.
Number 3, A Saucy Tale of Woe.
Did I miss anything?
No, they've been in defence the whole time.
Here's your bucket of chips, mate.
Thank you. Oh, I spy you've pre-sauced them.
Yes, I have.
But not everyone likes sauce, my man.
I thought you did.
Even so, my friend, over the life of this bucket, the sauce will drip down and create a soggy chip. For heavens to Mary above, tell me it hasn't already dripped.
I'm so sorry, I just wasn't thinking.
It has. The bottom of this bucket is ruined. My day is ruined.
I will get you another.
And I shall get another friend.
And scene.
Oh, well, that last one is exactly from Hamlet, but apart from that...
Yeah, well done.
Great plays.
This is Hamish and Andy's Happy Hour.
Now, today the topic is chips, which it involves crisps. We have to make that delineation, but it's not hot chips. It's the packet form.
And one of the things we pride ourselves on this show is food scoops or getting to the bottom of food-based questions. And we're always lucky enough to have people, representatives from different food and beverage companies, always happy to come on and talk to us about our favourite foods and our favourite snacks. And one of those has to be Twisties.
Absolutely. Jenny joins us, the marketing director of PepsiCo ANZ, and she joins us now. Jenny, thank you for representing Twisties today.
Hello, boys.
Really excited to have you
Jenny,
on.
This is a huge thrill for us. It's always been a dream of ours. We still haven't done it, but to get to we hear if you go to the Twisties factory, just after the Twisties have been cooked, the greatest thing in the world is to have a hot Twistie off the production line.
Well, I can confirm they are pretty good straight off the line when they're still warm and beautiful and cheesy. They're awesome.
How much of your yearly payment as marketing director, is in the form of just hot Twisties straight off the conveyor belt?
I'd say a pretty good chunk of it, actually.
Yeah, I'd take it. I'd definitely take it. Well, is there a possibility to open up stores or franchises? Doesn't have to be big ones, but where you can get hot Twisties?
Maybe. You never know, guys.
Like Lord of the Fries you see popping up here and there. Just a Twisties branch of that would probably be very successful.
Make your own fresh Twisties. How about in your office?
We accept. What about this? Just while we're talking about Twisties derivatives here, would you ever do a foot-long Twistie? One Twistie, giant Twistie, foot-long. Probably about as thick as a bratwurst.
We have seen some pretty big Twisties in our time. Maybe not that big, but probably about the biggest one I've ever seen is about 20 centimetres long.
Oh, so they come out of the machine, at random sizes.
Random shapes and random sizes, and they do get pretty odd.
And so what is there someone there picking through the conveyor to take out the ones that are too big for a bag? Or is it chopped up?
No, everything goes in the bag.
So that someone got that one. Someone got Mega Twistie.
Someone got the big giant Twistie.
It would have been broken.
They were so proud of it. They took a photo of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So then you saw it later on and you were like, I saw that guy at the factory. That's amazing. You really are the brand manager because you know every Twistie by name.
Jenny, Hamish and I had a huge argument about this. It nearly broke our friendship. I would say nearly 5 years ago, Ham, with regards to chicken versus cheese. I would say I was stating that basically that the cheese Twistie would sell 90% more than say if it was 100%, then 10% only chicken. But Hamish thought it was much more a 50-50.
No, Hamish. Sorry, who said it was 90-10?
Hamish, I thought 90-10 cheese chicken.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh,
I don't even remember what my argument was.
You said chicken. You said chicken was far more prevalent.
I remember were thinking that chicken deserved a bit more recognition. I wasn't sure. It's like trying to sell albums. You've got to get them out there before the public knows about them. And I just felt like it wasn't maybe getting the push that it needed. Like it's maybe a bit more of like a Gautier. Like it needs a bit of it grows on you, and then once it does, wins a bloody Grammy.
Well, I think chicken's a great flavour, but I think Australians vote with their taste buds, and the cheese was the first flavour, and it's the one that Aussies love the most.
I'm not having a go at cheese. Let's make that definitely clear.
Grace joins us, Ham. Grace,
Twisties-based question?
Yeah, so the packets of Twisties, they're not getting smaller at all. Like, there's not less Twisties or more air or anything, but the actual Twistie size is getting smaller.
Oh,
it's harder to eat.
Jenny, is that true? Do you think that Twistie size are getting smaller?
I don't think they are. I think the Twisties process is actually pretty random when it comes to sizes that come off the out of the manufacturing facility. So I think it's really the luck of the draw and what you get in the bag.
So you've had a couple of unlucky bags in a row, Grace.
Yeah, I've had an unlucky bag for about a few months now.
What are we talking, like as small as a rice bubble or bigger than a rice bubble?
Oh, bigger than a rice bubble, but like about a quarter of the size of a regular Twistie.
Okay, well, keep doing your maps and collecting your data.
Do us a favour. Trace gently around the edge of each Twistie you get and track it.
Sylvia also has a Twistie-based question. Sylvia?
Hi. Look, when I was a child, half the appeal of Twisties was each time I pulled one from the packet, it'd be like a surprise as to what shape it would be. Would it be long? Would it be thick? Would it be really, really twisty? And now they're quite homogenous.
Really?
And I'd just like to know,
this is exciting. Yeah. Jenny, how do you respond to that?
I think they're pretty still random. I get, little ones and big knobbly ones and funny shaped ones in the middle. And
is there any twisting that goes on in the process, or would a more accurate term be clumpies?
It's actually the technical term is it's an extrusion process.
Extrusion easy. Life's pretty straight with that extrusion easy.
Sylvia, what are your thoughts with regards to that? I mean, you're worried that they're getting a bit too samey. You're just getting used to it.
Is it maybe you've grown and your hands are bigger and you're an adult now?
No, there is some variation, but it used to be a lot bigger. And, I mean, they're so straight now, I would call them straighties.
So we just had a whole pack in here. We just had a whole family pack and they are very twisted.
Some fighting words. Thank you very much,
I've never seen such extrusions is what I remember thinking to myself.
Jenny, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
It's the Happy Hour, Hamish and Andy. The warning would be that the next segment, or this one, has traces of nudity, which is fine because it's purely a radio format. It's the game called
Naked. We are wondering if you're naked, and we'll ponder this a little bit, but we'll find out in the end.
Our listeners are waiting online, Ham.
Lines have been flooded. Now, remember, you can also play Am I Naked if you're not.
Yes.
It doesn't have to just be if you're naked. That's the fun. We'll talk to you for a little bit, and then we lay out the guess of whether or not we think you're naked.
Opening games, Ham, had a bit of a strike rate. Around 90% of people naked. The last week, though,
last week was fully clothed, wasn't it?
We had 3 no-nudes.
And we looked like total perverts because we guessed 3 fully nudes. Yeah. That's the challenge.
Ben joins us first. Ben, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you going?
Yeah, really good, Ben. Are you inside or outside? You sound like you might be inside.
I'm inside.
Yeah, at home or at work?
No, at work, in my office.
In your office?
Windows in your office? Is there an open door policy at your office, Ben?
We do have an open door policy, but mine's closed at the moment.
Are you the boss, Ben?
Certainly not.
Right.
I think to stick it up the boss, you're nude.
Are you nude, Ben?
Is that your final answer?
It's our final answer, Ben.
You'd be wrong, gentlemen.
Oh, no!
We've got a big window to the hallway.
Yeah, we've got to stop guessing. We've got to stop guessing nude all the time.
Everyone just sounds so smug.
I know. Everyone just sounds like they're having the time of their life, but they are with their pants on.
Yeah, exactly. I think the smugness, Ham, what the smugness is...
They know we're going to guess nude.
Yeah, they're tricking us. Beck joins us. Beck, how are you?
Good, guys. How are you?
Oh,
really good, Beck.
Yeah,
okay.
It sounded like you're very chipper.
Having a good day?
Excellent day. Just got to be a little bit better.
Are you?
I feel a little bit more liberating.
Are you cold or warm at the moment?
I'm a little bit chilly.
Oh, you you're either slow playing us brilliantly here, or
whereabouts are you?
So I'm at uni. I'm in the basement of my library in the rare book compactuses, just doing a little bit of last minute research.
Okay, well, not many people go to that section. I still don't think Beck has the gall to go completely nude at a university library. So I'm going to say not nude, Beck.
Correct, I'm not nude.
Yes, we got one back.
Got one.
But congratulations for playing, Beck. Did you consider it at all?
Sorry?
Did you consider it at all?
I was very close, but I popped out in the end.
It would really make where you are a lot more exciting.
Exactly.
Thank you, Beck. Surprise guest to wrap this up, Ham. This is exciting. Our producers
we have had Robert Millsy Mills here before.
Who have we got here?
We've got Wizard Kappa straight for the same party. Straight for the Shane Warm party where he reckons I snuck in, but I didn't. He invited me 2 months ago, and he got a bit jealous because I got all the photos.
Warwick Kappa. Warwick Kappa. There's no chance you've got clothes on for a segment.
But Warwick, where are you? Just to paint the picture.
Well, I was just in the spa, and I was just down the shopping centre getting a few pictures and getting my makeup done.
Yeah.
And now I'm lying on the bed in my leopard skin jocks.
Oh, so you do have pants on?
At the moment, yes.
Oh, Warwick, I was going to say you would have been nude for the whole day, including the shopping centre.
Well, I did have a number 1 adult movie 5 years ago with 1.6 million, but I bought 1.3 million myself. But it wasn't a bad show.
No, well, Warwick, I mean, yes, people mightn't remember, particularly our younger listeners, that Warwick, Kappa of recent Celebrity Apprentice fame, you did have an adult film that you organised back in the day. Which...
And there was no points for guessing if you were naked in that or not.
Yeah, that was just accidentally leaked out on purpose. Yeah. I was the Paris Hilton of Australia.
Warwick, thank you very much for joining us, mate.
We love Hamish and Andy. We'll see you on TV soon. I'll
See
do
you.
an appearance in your show. It's fantastic.
It's still a bit weird knowing that you're just in leopard skin undies on your bed.
Thanks, buddy.
We love the show, though.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
Not too much.
That completes Am I Naked? It's the happy hour. On the topic of chips today, an interesting bit of correspondence from Happy Chappy Brendan Ham. It simply started with, I don't want to land my friends in trouble here, so I won't put in all the details. And then he goes on to talk about how he's banned from playing a certain sport at his friend's potato farm.
Who banned him?
That's why we
farmer?
need to get more info. He joined us now. Brendan, talk us through it, mate. You were banned from playing what at your friend's potato farm?
Well, Andy, I believe it would hurt you pretty bad. We're not allowed to play golf there.
Right.
You're not allowed to play golf at the potato farm. Do you like... I mean, is it a good spot to play golf?
I guess it's more of using it as a bit of a driving range. Wide expanse, you can just smash golf balls out into the paddocks, have you?
Yeah, that's right. I actually don't like golf at all myself, but still enjoy winding up Potato Farmer X by saying we're going to go out there for a few rounds.
Now, are you ever picking up the potatoes and smashing them like golf balls, or are you just hitting golf balls around?
No, it's the golf balls themselves that's the problem.
So, Brendan, why have the golf balls become such a problem
I
for
reckon
this
I
potato?
might know.
Okay, Haim, he'll have a guess.
Well, I think if you're smashing the golf balls out into the field, then when they come along and use the machine to dig up the potatoes, it's getting golf balls caught in the machine.
Yeah, no, it's not actually getting caught in the machine.
Yeah,
They're going through just as potatoes would.
Oh, right, so they end up getting chipped.
That's the problem. So Potato Farmer X has an arrangement with snack food company Z.
Let's just call them Smythes.
And apparently golf balls will go through the entire process and end up in a bag of chips.
As a little mini spud.
And so how does then...
Oh, so you mean it could actually end up in the bag?
And apparently it's happened.
So it goes from the field, gets picked up by, I've seen the attachment on the tractor that ploughs the field, gathers all the potatoes, jostles them around a bit, gets the dirt off them. It makes it through that, you would expect A-OK.
Yeah.
Makes it into the box of potatoes, no worries.
Yep, there are people on the harvester that should spot them, but occasionally one may get through.
Yeah, so many potatoes coming up. You're not going to spot a dirty golf ball.
Yeah.
Gets into the box of potatoes fine, goes off to the factory. They obviously get washed and cleaned all by a machine. Goes onto the conveyor belt. The machine would try and cut it, but probably can't.
And did the whole...
How come they don't find it at the cutting stage?
Well, I'm not sure. I have a little bit of trouble believing the whole story myself, but I'm sure it's very true. And
was it a whole golf ball found in a chip packet, or was it just a bit of one lightly baked?
My understanding is they go through and they're actually sliced by the knife, whereas a rock would be too hard. The golf ball's apparently not quite hard enough.
Because if a whole golf ball made it in, kids would just think there's some sort of mega 3D Tarzo. They've been waiting to collect.
And so a golf ball got sliced up and served.
That's my understanding, yes. And it wasn't my friend's potatoes, but they've been very sternly warned about golf balls.
Yeah, right.
The golf balls are the main threat for the potato industry. Just watch out for anyone in tartan pants carrying a golf bag who might be sneaking onto your field.
Yeah, forget the gobble dot.
If scarecrows scare off crows, what sort of thing do we need in field to scare off golfers?
Angry potato farmers.
Yeah, true. Real life angry potato farmers.
Brendan, thank you very much for wrapping up the Chip Show. That's incredible. A golf ball, I mean, you might be served a golf ball in your bag.
I would be, when you get the little weird green chip, the little sort of flat,
the one
manky one.
Yeah.
I mean, you go, okay, well, these things happen. But a golf ball you would expect to get picked up.
Thank you for being part of today's show. HamishandAndy.com for anything you may have missed. The podcast is there as well. And we'll catch you tomorrow, everyone.
Have a good one.
That was the Hamish and Andy Show podcast, powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.